Hi and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be taking a tour of the Central Mall in Salina, Kansas. Now I happen to be in Salina on this road trip, and I figured, I wonder if there's any old malls or anything like that here. I remember going to this mall long ago. So I looked it up on Google and it seemed very promising. There was reviews that were very mixed. Some of them said this mall's great, I love it. Other ones said this mall's dirty, it's gross. Some said there's no name brand stores, all the stores are closed, everything like that. So that's why we came. And I must say I was very pleasantly surprised when I walked inside. As you can see, it's a nice looking mall. It is it's a little dated. There's definitely some closed stores, just like that. RUE 21. I don't know how you actually say that, but as you can see, that's that way. It's very bright and light in here. There wasn't anything really odd. I mean, there's a couple non-name brand stores and stuff, but this is definitely a thriving mall, up and running.
Those are those things that you can rent.
And it's definitely not a bad place by any means. So anyways, sit back, relax, and you can watch my tour, my walkabout, as you might want to call it, through the Salina Mall.
The one that
Thanks.
roof collapsed, the roof leaked. Yeah. They have those at that one. Oh. There you go. Oh, PB&J is closed.
So I found what this employee was doing pretty funny. She had mopped up an area and is just sitting there waving the sign over it to apparently dry out the area. I found that pretty funny. As you can see, and sorry again, I have people that complain about like my jerky motion and stuff. Yeah. I'm recording this with my camera glasses.
Is this the food court?
There isn't a way to adjust the frames per second. If you don't like the way this video is, I mean, you definitely don't have to watch it, but I'm trying to look forward and to pan smoothly with my head and stuff. Honestly, sometimes I just forget I have them on, and so that's why some things get a little herky and jerky. And I know my walking is kind of up and down. I've had 3 knee surgeries, so I tend not to walk very smoothly. I kind of have a limp. So anyways, as you can see, this mall's up and running, and it's nice and it's bright. I wouldn't really, there's some stores that are closed here or there, but in general, it is an up and running mall. There's some, definitely things to do in here, and there was definitely shoppers in there enjoying the place. One of their anchors is right there. It's a Ross. And then there's the JCPenney, which was still up and running and had a lot of people, well, not a lot of people in it, but it had people in it. It didn't look like an old, ready to close JCPenney. This place right here was kind of odd. It was like a dance school or something for little kids. It was weird that some things were just closed. This was like Thursday afternoon, so I don't know if those places just aren't open or something like that. And then here's kind of one of the telltale things of these like malls, and it's really smart that they do this with these empty shops. They just kind of make a video game area in these and stuff like that. They didn't have something that would give you coins though, which was kind of annoying. You need to have the quarters. So if there was a change machine, it would probably have been a little better. But as you can see, there's a lot of things like video games and stuff, but there wasn't really anything fun, so we didn't play anything.
Did you see this? Look.
Found this place a little odd. This building right here, I don't know what it was after it was Sam Goody, but used to be a Sam Goody, and it's in brick. And I have not seen a Sam Goody. I don't remember when they closed, but it has been a very, very long time. And there was like double-sided tape right there, and that's where whatever the other previous store was. I think it was called like Amsterdam Fashions or something like that.
Amsterdam Incorporated.
I like to say back there it said Amsterdam. But yeah, it's kind of weird that they took over the old Sam Goody store.
Yeah. It's gotta be one. Yeah.
We could have got some sweet wine. Just a kiosk of quarter machines.
Uh-huh. I've seen those before.
I've seen those in a long time.
I've seen them in these type of malls. Those are like the, you know, fill up space. Just like, look, discover the wild adventure. The zoo is just like an advertisement for
They
the zoo.
sure had a lot of these right here. These, like, fill out this card and you could possibly win this thing, the raffles, which of course no one ever wins. They just sell your name and your info to a mailing list, and you'll get bombarded with calls. But there was that, the Razor ATV. There was also a lawnmower somewhere in this mall that you could register to win, which was an odd one. And then the standard cars and stuff, of course. This was really cool. Right here, this was by the Kansas Division of Wildlife or something. They have a big fish tank with, I'm guessing they're supposed to be invasive species or something like that. I don't know. But there was this big alligator turtle in here.
Hey, buddy.
He wasn't really doing anything. He was just kind of laying around. Then there was some big-ass catfish and
ugly
big,
ass
goofy-looking fish. This guy had
He's like, I've been
beat-up head. He had sustained some head injuries, apparently, and he kind of looked like it.
Head damage there.
But they could definitely
head
see because
injury.
they'll swim right up to you and stuff
guy.
like that. There was
I
this
like the
big white
catfish.
catfish in there and stuff like that. I mean, this was kind of neat. You know, I like
Yeah.
things like this in a mall.
catfish, look
Something
at
cool to
him.
look at. It is odd, though, that this is right next to the food court. But again, I mean, interesting, to say the least, and a good
This
use
guy
of the
coming right at me.
space.
Look at him. He's coming right at me.
Knocks in his head, like what's going on there? Got that giant catfish over there. I wonder if it almost looks like it's dead or it's fake, just laying on the ground over there.
He's probably dead.
Not when they float when they're dead.
No. I think they'd sink after a while, maybe. Oh, that white one just did a trick.
You know, it's not like one of these little fishes. Like I'm pretty
Hi, little perch.
sure they would notice like it's like a 5 dead fish.
No, he's probably sleeping. Little perch. Hi, Perchy. Eh.
It's just so far back. It looks pale. So once they move out of there, it's that one over there I was talking about.
We couldn't figure out if this fish in the back here, right there, kind of, as you see him right there, we couldn't figure out if he was dead.
No, he's moving.
He seemed like maybe he was breathing very shallow, but there might be a dead fish there, basically, is what I'm saying, which is kind of odd to have, to say the least. Maybe the big old turtle got him.
The head injury.
Well, it's not true, Bonnie. Because its eyes on
That catfish is so.
No. Not particularly.
So as you can see, their food court's decent sized, and it's got a lot of cool places. This one was like an Argentinian food place, and then there was another one that was, of course, like a taco stand. And then there was Brooklyn Boys Pizza and stuff like that. So it's kind of nice, and then Chinese food. So I mean, you know, a good variety of stuff, I must say. So you know, it's kind of nice that they have those. And like as you can see, it's not a bad area. It's not very busy, but again, this is like Thursday mid-afternoon, so it wasn't very busy day to begin with, I'm betting, for the mall. The tile patterns in this place are a little funny, as you can see. They got kind of these old yellowed
Yeah.
tiles, and then
Mr. Arepa's
there's like
Venezuelan
weird ones
food.
where there's just kind of a big spot, like right there in front of the that place that's probably closed for good. But then, as you can see, there's just kind of like weird blobs, and it's kind of in a nonsensical pattern. But anyways, it's kind of interesting.
That lady wasn't actually working. Talking to that guy, you know. I am a tourist. I just, what does dinner
was showing my wife what you had. That's what you say, something like that. You know, why are you taking a photo of the sign? Because my wife was wondering what they have, so I'm gonna send her the photo and ask her, text her and see what she wants.
What is this Zoom hot dog?
Yeah, it's all right though.
I don't want a photo.
It's only $19.99. You can buy it.
It's freaking shiny. Wow. Some adoptable dogs.
Express yourself.
This is definitely a depressing mall. I can see how people are. It's like
Oh, here's something that close.
Now this wing of the mall is kind of dead, as you can see, and they did the standard where they always put like a car in there, and they'll put like video game machines and gumball machines and stuff like that. There's kind of the sign of a mall that's probably closing, or
No.
an odd one to say the least, at least semi-thriving. They always seem to have a massage place in there. So when the rent
this
gets
used to
cheap
probably
enough,
be Sears or something.
there'll be a massage place that moves in. I don't know what this used to be down here. This store was very big, and it
Starlight
definitely
Golf
was one of the
Company. There's
anchors.
some indoor golf.
Who knows what it was, though.
An arcade.
It could have been a Montgomery Ward or something like
I
that.
want to look at these weird
And then,
chairs.
as you can see, it's all kind of closed up over here, and there's an indoor putt-putt golf and arcade. And the arcade, sad to say, not a lot to do. The blacklight indoor putt-putt golf, kind of cool if you had a kid. It would be definitely fun and entertaining. But the rest of it wasn't really for us. But as you can see, I can't tell what this was. There's not any kind of signage or color pattern to it. So I don't know what that was. If you're watching this and you've been to this mall before and that was
Let's go
open,
into
let me know.
Starlight
Leave it in
Golf
the
Company.
comments. Let me know what that anchor store used to be. So yeah, we stopped off into the little arcade to see what it was, and it wasn't anything special. But it was, again, it might be kind of fun if you, had a little kid or something like that, go in there and play
If I
some
was
putt-putt.
hurting, I'd go in there right now. No, they have a blanket that let people under.
As you can see, here it is right here.
Yeah, you want a lawnmower.
Free drawing, and it's a lawnmower. I found that kind of funny. And the lady was waving her sign again over
Eventually
there
somebody
now,
would.
like
Here's one that's closed.
drawing off another spot she had spot mobbed. Which, hey, I must say though, like, somebody had reported
Yeah,
on
they're a
Google
little-
that this was, a dirty, gross mall. And as you can tell, it's not dirty, it's not gross. There's some things that are a little dated. Like I said, the tile patterns are really odd. They kind of constantly are changing. Now they're like a darker brown in this area and stuff like that. But they have done things like that closed store right there. They just put some artwork up. When I saw a hobby shop, I was thinking like sports cars and things like that. No, it was like a hobby shop, like you would think, with the giant airplanes and, rockets that you could build and that type of thing. In a cool store, I must say. It's kind of nice that that's in the mall. So one of the
there's
other
a
anchors is right here,
Old Navy.
the Old Navy, and it's next to the Dillards. And, those are all up and running, and so that's what's kept this part pretty
Look at
well.
this. To
There
start
is,
train, insert 50
on the
cents.
other side, and I don't know if it's accessible, I did not see an entrance to it. From in here, there's
got 50
a
cents.
Carlos O'Kelly's,
Start the choo-choo train.
but you can go from that
It's
on the
Thomas
outside, so
Tank
it's on the other
Engineer.
side of those stores, kind of directly behind me. I decided to put 50 cents in this and watch the little train go.
It's totally worth 50 cents.
Says, I'll sit here, Henry, watch the train.
Yep.
Oh, it's like, who owns this and wants it?
Or both for $1. That's not even a discount. there's just some coin op company.
So I don't
They
really
lease them
remember
probably
what
from-
Barney's was, but as you can see, it's not open. And then they had to this, this is kind of just dead right
that's
here,
the
this
soccer ball
little
kick
area,
thing,
but
and then
they have these video
here's
game
an indoor
things
batting
and
cage.
like interactive things, and they're kind of fun. This one was a pitching cage thing. My brother and I were kind of arguing
That little
on
tube, I
whether
think?
there was a mechanism that used to be in it. I think that above him is a laser, and it,
Maybe you don't.
like on the
Maybe
screen
it's
shows a ball
computer
flying and then you
generated.
swing it, and I think that laser kind
Maybe it's one
of
of those where
tracks
it
your
plays on the
swing
video
and
screen and
lets
you
you know if
swing.
you hit it or not. Which we should have tried it out. I don't know why we didn't try it out. I don't think it was
No, look, it
working.
says
I think it looked like it was
Select
broken.
one player.
So
I'm bending none.
we didn't-
Dude. I'm betting
either
it's
way,
one of those that you
we were
swing
arguing
when
on
the screen goes.
what it was
Play
possibly.
for only $1.
He thinks it's still a mechanism.
That might be where the laser comes down to get your like swing. Candyopolis. Star Wars Pass. No. I didn't know what Don's Hobby Shop was. It's very big. Look at those big ass airplanes. Storm simulator. Oh, this place, whatever it was.
So as you can see, there are some closed stores, but not a ton. It's not like some of the ones I've been in that are truly just
Somebody
dead
said this mall
malls
was all
by any means.
gross.
This one doesn't
It's not all
even,
gross.
I would say it's not even a dying mall. It
I mean-
looks like it's doing very well. Salina,
This
Kansas
is
isn't a
better
very
than
big
the
city,
Medicine Hat Mall.
so this one probably works out well for the people
This is
that live
better
in
than the
Salina.
Greenland Mall.
And like I said, it's well maintained. It's a nice mall. I would definitely shop here if I lived in Salina,
Yeah.
Kansas, and especially come the winter time or even during the summer. It gets really hot, and you can come into the air conditioning or you can come into the heating. So, anyways, this is the part where I'd like to say thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave comments. I try to answer back or at least give you a little thumbs up. If you leave rude ones, great.
Yeah.
None the better. Anyways, thanks for
there was an
watching.
ATM right here when we
Please like
walked
and
in.
subscribe, and have a good day.
Are you anyone? Is that what that name of that place is? Oh yeah, that's like the chick store, isn't it? Yeah, I think Amy's drugged me into one of those before. Yeah, a little up on the curb a little bit. Yeah, we got a KSU sticker.